loved that so much.
It was not good. That was like
Ooh. Can you burp on cue?
Sometimes.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the MiscELENAeous podcast. I'm your host, Elena. It'd be weird if I wasn't. We're talking dating apps today. Because one of my friends is back in the dating game. Like, more intensely than I think I've ever witnessed her. So she's on a dating app, and I guess she's not even lacking in men. Like, there is like another guy that we know for sure is super interested in her. Has like,
she just wants options.
Yeah, she has like two kind of like an ex hookup and ex boyfriend kind of still on the radar. I'm like, who has time for this? Like, I literally don't have time for it.
Mm-mm.
I feel I don't even have time to talk to one person.
I don't have time to take care of myself.
Yeah.
So.
Some days I forget to brush my fucking teeth.
You know?
Like,
yeah.
Don't tell anybody that.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Don't tell anybody else that. It's gross and embarrassing. But yeah, like I don't have time. I think I used to mainly be motivated by just like the compliments, like how many people are gonna like match with me and like tell me I'm hot.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I'm like, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all for today, folks.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, said friend has been chatting it up with these three boys sparingly or whatever for a bit, off and on. And then decided to get on a dating app. She was just like, I was just like really horny one night and I downloaded it and matched with more people, went through old matches and just messaged all of them, how big is your dick? Just like right off the bat, just how big is your dick?
I like that. It's super straightforward. She's getting to the point.
Yeah, there's no question about her intentions here.
Right.
So I've never tried that and I'm pretty bold. I actually, like, my very first bit on the Kid Craddock show, like regular bit on the Kid Craddock morning show, was Tinder Tuesdays.
Nice.
And that I think is probably what I'm most known for from my short time on the show. And really the segment purpose was just me. And this was back when like Tinder was cool.
Yeah.
Like when it's like you say it now and people are like, okay.
What is the major? Do you know what the major dating app is now?
I feel like, well, of course there's Raya, which is the like celebrity quote, quote, dating app. However, it's very much branched out to just like anyone can get on it, TBH. Like I have friends on it that I'm like, how the fuck are you on it? Like, no offense, but like the premise of that dating app was for people who are in like the entertainment industry, and it can be kind of hard to date when you're somewhat famous or a public figure or really integrated in that world. Like even if like people don't see you walking down the street and recognize you like a big producer or director, like you're still very much incorporated. And so it was supposed to be a way for like those type of people to interact and meet, and or a lot of them travel a lot. So meeting with people in new cities, whatever. And now it's just like I don't know why other people are on it. And it's really funny because I tried to get on Raya back when I was doing Tinder Tuesdays. And I had a radio job. I had a bit of a following, probably like 15 to 20,000 followers on Instagram. So I'm like, I have a following. I have a public figure entertainment job. And I got waitlisted. And now I'm like, definitely should be able to be on the app. And I'm just still waitlisted from fucking 9 years ago,
That's
10 years ago.
rude.
I bet I tried to get on there. I don't know, maybe less, like 2016 probably is my guesstimate. A long ass fucking time. And now I've got these, I don't know. I don't know why I'm not on it. So I haven't got to experience that one, and it would be really fun if I could. But I'm waitlisted. So I don't know if anyone can help me out. You have to have like a referral from a friend. I even have plenty of friends and or like just celebrities that I happen to have their phone number because I worked at the Morning Show and I like had to communicate at some point. And so I'm like, it'll like pop up in my contacts and I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to send like Jay Farrow, like will you please recommend me on Raya? Like I did one segment with him on the radio, and I'm like, do you mind?
Can you help a girl out?
Help a girl out. Also, like maybe like, are you interested? I'll probably send you a nude. Like,
Yeah,
I
why
just want
not?
some. Let's get it going. I mean, I'll do Raya for the plot. Like I'll make time for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's my friend that's on it. Like came across like I think the whole point is that you can't do this, but also like. I'm not on the app, so like, do I have to follow their stupid rules? No. Zachary Levi, who people probably don't know him by his name, but he is like the main guy in Chuck, and then Shazam, and then isn't he
Flynn
a
Rider
superhero somewhere? Is that
That's
Shazam?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Haven't watched that one. But I was a big Chuck girly.
Yeah.
So I'm a fan. But yeah, like so many like cool people. The guy that was just dating. Fuck, why did I just forget his name? Ratatouille. That's not it. Ratajkowski's. Every time I try to say her name, it's just only Ratatouille. That's just what comes out. And then she's like, then the whole thing with Harry Styles broke, but she was dating that comedian.
Pete Davidson.
No.
What other?
Yeah.
Sorry, I actually don't know that one.
Oh, okay. I definitely do because.
What was he? Oh, was he on? Is he like on Wild and Out?
Maybe, yeah. See, I don't even know how to spell her name. Rata fucking Tui. Hold on, I'm gonna do type text to type. Ratajkowski. No, it didn't work. So I'm not sure. Google it your fucking self if you want to know.
Yeah.
Point being, Raya has like cool people on it. I would like to experience it.
So is it Hinge?
If you know how to get me on it, get me on it. But I would say right now, personally, like in the more public, open to the public ones, it's like Bumble and Hinge.
Okay.
I don't know. Are you on a dating app?
No, and I've never used one.
What?
Yeah, I wanted to wait to tell you that before we started recording. I've never been on a dating app.
What?
They kind of scare me, not gonna lie. Just a little bit. Just scare me a little bit.
Oh my God. It's been like, but okay. I have follow-up questions. When was your last relationship?
We broke up in December
2022. It's April 2023.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So recently single.
Yes.
How long were y'all in a relationship?
Almost 4 years.
Okay. All right. So it'd be kind of fucked up if you were on dating apps within the last 4 years, 4.5 So prior to that, how long were you single? Yeah.
I'm trying to rewind. So before my last relationship, there was a small little thing. I meet people through mutual friends rather than doing like dating apps or even through like social media like Instagram or anything like that. Facebook. No.
Facebook.
I'm looking for a man on Facebook Marketplace.
MySpace.
Yeah. But
Facebook Marketplace.
Before that, it was, I think 3 months is how long we dated. So that was back in like 2018. But before that, very, very single. I like dated
for a while, single for a while.
Yeah,
and 3 months, is that even like, were y'all like exclusive? You're like, this is my boyfriend? All right.
Yeah.
Well.
But other than that, it's mostly just kind of been on and off.
So like wild. Weird. Cool. Interesting for sure. So like you've never even been curious enough to like get on just to like look around.
No, I think there's a little bit of like middle-aged woman in me that's watched too many Datelines and too many crime things where it's like, oh no, Dateline's gonna have a story, you know, but it's more about like, I don't know. I do well. A lot of the people that I've been interested in I've met through mutual friends. So we've started as like a friendship and then grown into something
That's
more.
so much like easier, natural, like more comfortable.
It is. Yeah.
And usually I feel like people, well, I don't know. Fuck me. I was going to say, usually those are like it's a great foundation to start a relationship. However, that's the only 2 relationships I've had that have kind of started as friendships. I don't know about Mark, really, but I mean, I made him wait at least 13 days to make out with me, which in the Big Brother house is like a year.
Huge.
Is like a year. But yeah, both those failed. So maybe I don't know.
Well, my mom was like, maybe you should stop dating your friends. And I went, isn't that kind of the point, is you want them to be your friend? And it's also like easy for me. If someone meets someone and like if I had someone who was just like, oh my gosh, this person would be great for Elena. I may just run it by you. Or if I have other friends, I'm like, if you see someone and it's just like, oh, that's really great for Madeline, great. I'll go on a blind date. But in
Ooh.
terms of like,
Not afraid of a blind date, but afraid of dating apps.
yes, yeah. I think it's the judgment.
I am wildly opposite. I would never, maybe. I would go on a blind date for the plot. I would go on a blind date for the podcast. If this was not my lifestyle, you can catch me never on a blind date. Absolutely fucking never. I don't even like regular dates. I would rather just get complimented on the phone or make out with you in a bar and then go home. Masturbate, smoke my bong, cuddle with my dog, watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. These are the things I care about.
I think that's how most dates probably end, and that's better for, but you know.
But then there's that time where you have to be on the date.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Where I have to convince someone that I'm not even sure that I like how awesome I am, put makeup on. I was going to say a bra, but like, listen, nah.
Yeah, who needs that?
I do not be wearing those very often. And yeah, I don't know. And then what if it's weird? And then I have to put on like, I feel like I have to mask even more around someone new. And then like naturally, I feel like when I meet someone for the first time, I'm like, all right, here we fucking go. Like,
Right.
You know, and then later I realized I was kind of weird maybe the first time because I put too much pressure on myself to not be weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dating scares me. Dating apps do not scare me.
Interesting.
That's so weird.
Huh.
Interesting. Well, funny you say the Dateline thing because circling back to my friend who's been using this "how big is your dick" opening message on dating apps, she started getting replies, right?
Of course.
Of course, because like you said, that's very straightforward. Guys are not going to be like, oh, this girl doesn't want to fuck.
Yeah.
And I'm not interested.
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
You know, so she got some replies, you know, some 6, some 7s, an 8, a 9. And
when it starts getting up there, we're getting, yeah.
So the conversation definitely began about like every guy has to lie. About like not like you have to move forward in life or have a girlfriend, but like feels like they have to lie. But like no man hasn't not measured his dick. Like every single guy, 100%. Like they've gotten a ruler out and measured their hard dick.
Oh, for sure.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Especially because that's such a conversation piece in like the male genitalia department. So why you're lying, first of all, because then if I see it in person, I'm going to be like, I don't know. I don't have great like perception of length, but
you can definitely tell if something does not add up.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
If it's 4 inches and you're telling me it's 8, like I can probably.
I'm a grower.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's okay. Again, like my thing is like it should not really matter. I mean, if you have a preference, then stick to your preference.
Sure, you're allowed to have preferences.
Yeah, but I think if you like that person and you guys have a fun time, everything else really works out. Who cares?
Yeah, and there was, so I did a little bit of research, and there was like a study done at some point recently, whenever, I don't know. I didn't do that much research, guys. Okay, Dr. Davies took a week off. Dr. Davies was fucking burnt out from that last week's episode.
Yeah.
So, anyway, but it was saying that like, I don't remember the exact numbers, but somewhere in the 80 percentile of men are insecure or worried about their dick size. Now, I would imagine that the remaining percentage of those men just happen to have huge cocks and they know it.
Yeah.
Like if those guys had small dicks, or like what is considered, I don't know, whatever. I'm trying to be politically correct and not offend anybody, but like, you know, if you have a small dick, okay? Listen, you just do because you've measured it. But yeah, like if they had small dicks, then I feel like it would be like 99% of men lie. Now, I feel like there's a strategy here where you can go lower and then, you know, like under promise, over deliver. I'm into that. I think that's smart. Or just be honest. You can try being honest. I've heard honesty is the best policy. Can't confirm.
Yeah.
But all that being said, she went with a 9-incher, right? So she just like left these other guys on red and she's like, hey, my guy, what's up? So they start talking and it was clearly like a let's fuck, right? Like that's the intention here. And so she was like, excuse me. So like, should I go to his house? Should he come to my house? And I was like, maybe meet in public first, have a drink to loosen up.
Yeah.
Maybe confirm that like he's not going to kill you. And then it hit me. If he wants to kill you, he's going to fucking kill you anyway. You can go to a restaurant with him, have a drink at the bar, and then him be sociopathic enough to convince you that he's a normal person, i.e. Ted Bundy.
Yep.
And then you return to his house, he takes you down to his sex dungeon, and then you're trapped there for life. And or he murders you because that's his kink.
Yep.
Or whatever. So, like, if you're gonna...
Scary.
Yeah. So, anyway, get on dating apps.
Yeah.
This episode is sponsored by Bumble.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I wish it was.
Yeah.
Bumble.
It's not, though.
Reach out.
Yeah.
It's not. But, honestly, that's kind of how everything goes in life. Like, if someone really wants to kill you, they're probably gonna kill you.
Sure.
Cool episode.
But, yeah.
And I think there's something to be said, of course, about, like, women's intuition and just, like, you know, it's definitely... be safer than sorrier, you know?
Yeah.
Let your friends know what's up, where you're going,
But
share
also,
location.
But also your life choices it's not your fault if someone is a awful person.
Right. Yeah, you can't avoid murderers if you can't, like you usually don't know.
But anyway,
err on the side of caution is what we're trying to say. Don't, what do they say on My Favorite Murder? Fuck politeness, okay? If you're in a situation that makes you uncomfortable.
Yes.
Anyway, I just thought it was really hilarious.
Like
and
we
also
turned into two moms.
I know, right? And that's so out of character for me. Normally I'm like, fuck it, see what happens. Do it for the plot.
Yeah.
Don't. Be careful. Anyway, I just thought it was so fucking funny that this was her approach. And I think what added some of the hilarity to it is the fact that it seems so out of character for her specifically. So then I was curious, like, what have other people used and or received as first messages?
Ooh.
What's been weird? What's been funny? What's been successful? You know? So I obviously asked my misfits. And there's some weird stuff, obviously.
I'm excited to hear these, actually.
Yeah, and then I'm trying to remember, like, what did I used to use? Because I know I wasn't not weird. You know, I've never just been like, hey, how are you? You know?
Well, I'm super straightforward. Like, if I see someone in public who I think is attractive, I will go out of my way to say, hey, you look really great. Whether that's female, male, I will go out of my way to be like, wow, you look fantastic. And sometimes that leads into like, wow, you look great too. I'm like, well, thank you.
Thanks.
And then you start
Thanks
having
for
a
noticing
conversation.
and saying something.
Exactly. But I usually always do that. Like, most of the guys that and I'm trying to be different this time around. My next relationship, whenever that comes around, I want someone to pursue me because I have been the one to like go after the guy and be like, hey, you're hot. Let's go on a date. Or what do you think about? Yeah. So.
Oh my gosh. She can't download Hinge, but she will approach a stranger, a man or a woman, stranger, approach them and compliment them unsolicited.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And your success rate is somewhat successful, is more successful than mine because I
75.
haven't done it. That's a really good, that's passing.
Yeah.
That's a almost C+.
Yeah. But no, seriously, if you see someone, that's a thing in life. If you see someone that looks good or you can see that they're feeling themselves, give them a compliment because you don't know what they're going through that day and that could make their day.
Yeah. I will say that within my more recent years, I've realized that speaking to someone doesn't mean you're flirting with them. And I think my problem is just, listen, I'm literally so hot and I'm just also so charming and hilarious. And I can't control that.
You can't.
Okay. So
God-given.
yeah, it's just literally unavoidable. So when hot, funny, charming people talk to other people, I think those said people just assume that you're flirting. And so that's been my very egotistical approach to not approaching people. But I kind of have come across the idea that, like, yeah, you don't have to be like hitting on someone or like ready to pursue a whole entire marriage just by speaking to them. But like, you know, it's nice. It's nice to be like friendly. I like to be very friendly, but you know, too friendly is a problem. That's been a problem for me.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Good for you. Well, maybe you can adopt some of these opening messages from dating apps that people have used and apply them in your real life.
Perfect. I'm ready to learn, Dr. Davies.
All right. Well, you've come to the right place. Okay. Let's see. Bankrupt me, baby. Okay.
Yeah.
Just off to a great start. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I would respond to that.
Yeah. Bankrupt.
Yeah. I'm like, all right. And oh my gosh. Listen, I know everybody thinks that when you submit these little question answer replies on Instagram that it's anonymous. It's not. I can see your handle. It's fine. I'm a safe space.
Yeah.
But I just want to say, because we're angel number forward here that this man's Instagram handle has 2 different sets of angel numbers in it. So like that's just a sign for me that he definitely should I should definitely bankrupt him. Please don't bankrupt me.
Yeah.
No, don't do it. Scary. But me bankrupt him for sure. Okay, I like this one as a lot as well. Hi. I regularly go to therapy and I don't know how to file my taxes correctly.
That is
8.5 out of 10 because they're honest. You're honest, but you're acknowledging, something you struggle with. You're acknowledging it, but you're also celebrating something that's great about you. Your journey for self-improvement.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's giving like, this is something I struggle with, but I'm excelling here.
Yeah, and I'm working on that. I'm on a path.
I like upfront honesty. That's a good expectation.
I like that. Yeah. This person didn't give us an opening line, but he did say, you don't need an app. Guys are probably tripping over themselves to date you. No, they're not.
He lies.
Yeah, they're not.
Find him.
They're not, though, is the thing. Okay? So, this one said, my now husband, I sent him a DM on IG saying, hey, do you want to hang out and fuck around?
Yeah.
Very straightforward. See, could you do that in person?
I probably would leave the fuck around out because I would see, but I totally would be like, you want to hang? Hey.
If I was like not sober, I think I would.
See, I don't even have to have a little drinky drink in me.
I always have to have a little drinky drink
because
in me.
For me, if I have a drinky drink, I just want to dance.
By the way, we're never not calling alcohol
drinky drink.
Yeah, like it's not alcohol anymore. It's not an adult beverage. There is no other way from here on out on the Miscellaneous podcast to refer to a drinky drink. Other than drinky drink.
Yes.
All right. Tell me more about your drinky drink situation and your dancing.
Well, the thing is like anytime I have wine, sometimes makes me sad. Or I get in like a kind of villainous sort of like era of like, I want a bubble bath and, give me some, but most of the time I don't.
Wait, are you a villain in the bubble baths? Are you? Is that when you're like the most like savage, evil version of yourself?
Well, it's just like if you like, I think in my brain, like if I'm in a bubble bath, I'm looking amazing. There's candles.
It's just like, such a vibe.
It's a vibe.
It's like makes you feel powerful.
Yes,
that's what it is. I totally okay. I'm on board.
But like, imagine you're in like a castle or something, and some like knight comes through, and you're there, and you're just like, yes, my villainous powers will dominate this. That's what I think of when I take a bath.
Guys. That's incredible. I love that you go into the bath with that intention. It's probably actually really healthy and adds to your life.
It does.
That gives you self-confidence, and also it's an act of self-love.
Yes.
Do you masturbate in the bath ever?
No.
I don't either, really. Like I want to get in the bath and relax, but I mean, I guess some people relax while masturbating. It just seems like hard work at the beginning. I don't know.
But I just want to, there's nothing else I want to do. Like if I have a drink, I just want to dance. Like
you have a what?
A drinky drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. I apologize. When I have a drinky drink,
we all make mistakes.
We do. I'm learning. Definitely. I just want to dance. No one can really tell me anything. Like I'll just start dancing. And people are like, you want to go somewhere? No, I just want to dance.
So like no music, specific music, all music, doesn't matter?
All music. I've danced on top of a table to I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston. So
in what establishment?
A college bar.
Okay.
When I was in college.
Where'd you go to college?
OU.
Okay. Boomer.
Yeah.
Sooner.
Boomer sooner. But anyway, back to your dating things. I'm talking too much.
No, you're not. It's a podcast.
That's true.
It'd be super weird if you were like dead silent. I've thought about like making an episode of just nothing.
Just to
see how many downloads. What was some rapper said at one point? I can sell out or like make a number one hit from a blank CD, and I was like, fuck yeah,
yeah,
that's the confidence I want. Someone said they start a dating app conversation with "quit ignoring me."
That's a little aggressive.
It is, but I find it a little bit funny and ironic because obviously they haven't been ignoring you because they didn't really know you, but also they have been ignoring you because they haven't spoken to you. I don't know. It made me think.
Yeah.
I think that's worth a couple points, you know?
Yeah.
5. I give it a 5.
You're really good at rating.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. Thanks. I give that compliment a 9.7 out of 10.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll take that.
Okay. Choke me sexually or lethally. At this point, I don't care.
Again, aggressive, but you know what they want. You know what they're after. You know what they like.
No questions. Yeah.
No questions.
Okay. I mean, it's morbid, but
Mm-hmm.
like, who isn't in this day and age?
True.
So there's a level of relatability here for me that I'm going to go ahead and give it a 6.9.
Okay.
6.9. Yeah. Usually I just quit the app. Yeah, I get that. Same sis. What's been the peak of your week? I like that.
Oh yeah, a question.
So on
That one, sorry, I was so used to the other ones that we had been hearing that one kind of
threw you off.
It did.
See, it kind of threw me off too. However, I had read it previously because I did scan these, so I was somewhat prepared. And so it surprised me the last time when I had been reading some really vile but like pretty funny stuff. But I like it because it's different and also like makes you think. And on one of my yacht cruises with the bucket list, my skipper, Skipper Adam, would start every morning with like, what was the peak of your yesterday? And so it's like every morning we got to like reminisce over our favorite part of the day before. And it like actually started my day off like so cute and nice. I really liked it. I forgot about that until this comment though.
Huh.
So maybe like incorporate that into your life, guys. Dr. Davies recommends it, and science is science.
Science is science.
Yeah. You ready for the ultimate thrill ride? Fuck.
Yeah.
Me.
Are we going to Six Flags?
I would like the fast pass. I'm giving it a 9.5.
Okay, yeah. I would have given it like an 8.75.
Okay.
You know, because I don't really like amusement parks that much. So
Oh, I love them.
Yeah.
Big amusement park girly.
So that one got you. But
that one got me.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. And here's the thing though, that sucks for this man is that I would be very responsive to it because that's funny and, you know, I love the Texas Giant.
Yeah. Yes.
But I would never thrill ride him.
Mm.
So that sucks for him.
That does suck for him.
Because he's going to be like, oh, cool. I got a response. This girl's going to fuck me. No, I'm not. Sorry, buddy. 2 truths and a lie. Go.
Oh, okay. Little game. I like games.
I love a game.
Mm-hmm.
I really do. So on my Misfit vacation, my Misfit trip, we did this the first night.
Oh, cute.
And it was fun, like at our first dinner to get to know each other. And it's like a fun way to get to know each other. I made everybody stand up and go around the table and introduce themselves, like how you'd introduce yourself on Big Brother.
Oh, cute.
Like the first thing you do on the show. And then we did 2 truths and a lie. And it was so fun. And granted, mine was tough because like they all knew me really well. And I don't keep a lot of things private, but that's a fun one. Have you played 2 truths and a lie recently?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say what are your 2 truths and a lie, but that takes a thought.
It does.
So maybe
next time.
Yeah, let's revisit it next time. Can I have your Netflix password? Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about it?
I mean, I don't know about that one. It's fine.
You could cancel your subscription.
That's true.
But and save you like $10 a month. But like, what happens when you stop messaging him back? Because was just a conversation starter, and he takes you off his Netflix plan.
Yeah, but also I think it's actually opposite. I think he's asking for my password, or is he asking?
Oh wait, yeah, duh.
So,
yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So anyway, so again. Nah.
What did my brain just do?
Well, my brain thought it too. That's
the first time. Okay.
Yeah.
Did I want to figure out why I thought that. Can I have? Wait, no. Yeah. Can I have your?
Yeah.
Network. So the person is starting saying, "Can I have your Netflix password?"
Yeah. So they're mooching off of me.
Wait.
Can I have your my net?
Okay. Listen. Hold on. To be fair, I asked people to send in what they've sent and what they've received.
Okay.
So I guess technically we don't know if they sent it
or if they've
or if
received
they've received it. So it could go either way.
Okay.
I think I've been reading most of these as we're sending it. We're the ones
Okay.
sending it. That's how
Okay.
I've been reading it because I guess, I don't know, it could go either way, I guess.
It could, yeah.
Well, okay, listen. Let me just clarify really quickly. I put up a question box that said, what are your go-to
Mhm.
opening liners? And then I put up a Instagram post because I was like, wait, people could also have received cool ones asking for sent and received. So this is specifically from the sent, from the
Okay.
I sent it.
Okay.
But that did confuse me for a second. No, and they could go either way.
Yeah,
They could.
true, for sure.
Also, people could have just already given me that great content because they were like, this is a crazy one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. That's kind of funny, but
7?
yeah, in the 7 because like I also am too lazy to like log in anywhere. Okay, this girl said I met my husband before dating apps existed, and it is my biggest regret.
Wow.
Wow. And you can't even download one. I asked controversial questions like, did OJ do it? Best Batman, Hemsworth, Evans, or Pratt?
Okay, I like that one.
Yeah.
I would be intrigued by that one just because I think most of my brain is occupied by pop culture things that I don't necessarily need to have in my life. But take your girl to a trivia and we'll win.
Oh, really? Good to know.
Mhm.
I got like sitcom TV show category like handled,
Nice.
and maybe like U.S. history. And then obviously all categories of science.
Get a girl who can do both.
Because Dr. Davies, yeah. And then everything else I'll fail miserably. So what's your favorite Batman then?
Christian Bale.
Whoa, left field, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, I like it. All right. I asked my husband, when are you going to ask me out? So hopefully just immediately.
I mean, again, it seems like a good majority are getting married off of this, so.
I know. I actually have gotten a lot of responses about people it leading to their actual marriage.
It'd be interesting to know the timeline, like when they did this. Was this a couple years ago? Was this recent? Like,
yeah, was this during the Tinder days or was this during the Hinge days?
Mm-hmm.
There are so many dating apps. Coffee Meets Bagel. Can't think of any more, but I used to talk about it kind of, Farmers Only, blackpeoplemeet.com, Judate, Raya, Christian Mingle, Match.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like there are literally 10 more at least.
Crazy.
It's insane. So I would also be curious where these people met.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If your left leg is Halloween and your right leg is Christmas, can I enjoy the feast in between?
I mean, I give that a 10 for creativity.
I was literally just about to say that. 10 for creativity.
Yeah.
And I like that we're going straight into my pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
It's instantly about me.
Yep.
Which I love always, but like especially when my pleasure is involved. It weirds me out a little bit that like Jesus's birth has now entered the chat. But I feel like I've been fucked on Christmas, so.
Well, here, ho ho ho.
Loved it, but
but no, I think it's actually brilliant because if you think about it truly, Halloween and Christmas, he didn't forget Thanksgiving. He said that feast in
that's the feast, yeah. So true.
10.
I mean, Christmas and Halloween both sexy holidays because naughty Santa.
Yeah.
And just generally Halloween and Thanksgiving is just so traditional to me that it's even funnier too.
Yeah,
That's the vagina portion of this vulva, vagina, vaginal area. I have T Swift tickets. That would work for a lot of people.
That's true.
That would work for a lot of people.
I don't know how well it would do for me. Again, like I like Taylor Swift. She's not like an artist I listen to a lot of the time, but I'd be like, that's awesome. I'd rather you give it to someone who really is going to appreciate those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can just like literally order me a pizza to be delivered to my house.
Yep.
I've done that a couple times.
Nice.
I was like, listen, I'll send you a picture of my titties if you just like order me a Domino's. Thin crust. Pepperoni with jalapeno. Thank you.
Nice.
And it has worked.
I love that.
Twice.
I love that for you.
My favorite dating app story is, and I believe I've told this before on the podcast and definitely on the Kid Craddock show. So if you've heard it, hear it again. This guy messaged me immediately. It was the first opening message. And he said, maybe, I was going to say this could be my dating app mishap, but it's not. It's a dating app fucking win. This guy's opening message was, I bet you money you won't send me a nude. And I was like, all right, bets on, baby. Like, how much? And it was a reasonable amount of money. Like, not even, it was like stupid. It was like maybe $15. But at the time, for me, listen, at that time, I wanted $15. Yeah, I wanted that. That is like 3 meals at Taco Bell. Okay, that feeds me for a day. So, I was like, all right, fucking bets on. Yeah, $15. Like, let's go. And I sent him a nude of just like a really old man that I found on the internet, which is like a little tiny titier and hairy little fro bush down there.
Nice.
And here's the thing. I love a loophole. Because did I send him a nude? Yes. He did not ask for my nude. He didn't ask for anything specific. He asked for a nude. I gave him a nude. I got $15. I mean, I appreciate that he followed through, right?
Oh,
you know,
for sure.
What do you give that opening life?
I don't know, 5, 4.
I'm going to give it
I like your response.
I was going to say I'm going to give it a 2.5, but my response is a 10.
Yes, there we go. Better.
Yeah.
Way better.
Want to come over, watch Rocky Horror. Also, do you like cats? I'm going to tell you right now, unmatch. You might like it.
Well, the thing is like, I like a little avant-garde. So like Rocky Horror, I've been like, okay, I know this type of person.
Yes.
And then the cat adds another layer in my mind.
I went to one Rocky Horror Picture Show last Halloween. It was my first experience with it at all. It was live.
Oh,
it was audience interactive, and it was Halloween. And so I dressed up because my friends were like, yeah, we're going to dress up. And so I wore a corn suit because I had the sauce.
I love it.
And they were all dressed up like in relation to this play and show that I'd never seen, as was every single fucking body else.
Yeah.
So I was just this girl in a corn suit and designer shoes. And it definitely was a conversation starter. And we had to sit, they already were there, and they were on the first fucking row. And I was like, I'm going to be the one that they call out and make me do something.
Yeah.
And then they did try to do that, but somebody's like kid had a birthday, and I was like, yeah, do that.
Oh, that's
I'm not trying to be on stage. But yeah, that's just not my vibe. I think that being my first experience with it and me not having any idea what I was walking into just alarmed me right off the bat. Like I was like, I don't like being surprised by things, and it threw me off.
Well, that's an experience. But again, I think I do want to just say, maybe it's backpedaling, but like I would maybe talk to that person. I don't know if I'd go through with it. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but it's still like you would respond. Like you like the opening one.
Yes.
This one, and I know this person, so it makes it even. But I eat ass. Just period.
Well,
end of sentence.
You know.
I mean, straightforward. It's just
bon appetit.
Yeah, bon assetit.
Yeah, bon ass and teeth.
That's bone my ass.
Bone my ass
and teeth.
Yes.
Are you a grave? Because I want to bury myself inside of you. These are all very just sex forward, I guess it says a lot about my community and the misfits.
Mm-hmm.
We like sex, brah.
Yeah, brah. That one's okay.
Yeah. Toys or no toys. I just forward, and I'm a big toy girly, so I like it. Stretch me out, daddy. Whoa. Well, I mean,
yeah.
How do you like your eggs in the morning, scrambled or fertilized?
Now that would, I don't know why. So I was really on board until the last part.
You were like, oh, scrambled or fried? Oh, or fertilized.
He's making me breakfast.
You're like, that's cute. No, it's not. No, it's not, bitch.
No, babies.
And here's the thing about fertilizing my eggs. Anytime. Don't.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Hard pass.
Yeah, I mean, I do have an IUD, but like, I need to not have anyone's come inside of me. Just because of my pH balance and my respect for her and need to protect her.
Yeah.
And cum just, it doesn't serve me.
Yeah.
Well.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Merch. Cum doesn't serve me.
Oh my God. Would you buy it?
Yeah.
Would you wear it? Would you wear that?
I mean, I think Hot Topic would totally get on that, or like Spencer's.
Yeah, I could wholesale,
You
honestly. Bro,
Just a thought.
just a thought. Just a THOT. I love it. Okay, I'm no photographer, but I can picture us together.
You know, it's
I've heard it, I think.
Yeah, same.
Four. That honestly, like, oh, okay. Can you send me your Instagram? My mom always told me to follow my dreams.
So here's the thing.
Okay.
I'm really close with my family. It's nice to have a significant other that is also close with theirs, but then there's too close. And I think sometimes specifically, like, I think some men can have a really big attachment to their moms.
That does concern me
And
as
like,
well.
and so it's one of those things where I'm like,
Oh my God, I just had the most insane revelation about myself that I don't know that I can say on this podcast. Keep going. Sorry.
okay.
Oh my God.
But anyway, so that's my only thing about that one. I'm just like, I'm glad that your mom told you to follow your dreams. If I'm that dream, great. But I do get a little concerned if that's your intro. So I'm like, I already know maybe this person has a very close relationship with mom. That am I going to ever amount to mom?
I will say I kind of had a different immediate thought and would say I give it a 10 because my thought did not go into what if you're too close to your mom. It went to it's kind of cute, you know.
Yeah.
It's like I want to follow my dreams. Like you're my dream girl. I mean, I'm not because you just saw like 3 photos of me and maybe a couple of prompts, like anecdotes.
Yeah.
But also like you're gonna follow my Instagram. So now you're asking for my Instagram. That's another like way to stay connected. And also, I don't know. It's like assertive. Like I want to follow you on this other app too.
Yeah.
/ I mean, like I love a new follower. Swipe up. Use my code.
Yeah.
This one is just you look like a mushroom emoji. Okay. And then she put in parentheses, fun guy. And then said it has never worked. But it like me even having that the context there with fun guy, it took me a second because she means like fungi, like mushroom is a fungi. Did that take you long? Because it took me a moment.
No,
it took me a second.
I've heard that one a
Okay,
lot.
I hadn't.
Because I'm a big
fungi girl.
No.
loves a fungus mushroom.
No, not for me. No, I'm a advocate for like puns and stuff. So I think I've heard that one.
A pun advocate.
A pun advocate.
I love that. That might need to be somebody needs to be advocating for puns.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a big pun girl too. This one, okay, I clicked on the post now. This one is if you could invite anyone to a dinner, dead or alive, what would it be and why? I've heard that a lot, but I think it's still like an interesting question to find out kind of a lot about someone in one question.
I would say so.
Or like gain a lot of perspective about that
what
person.
Would you answer?
Ooh, shit. Okay, Kid Craddock.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess because I feel like in the past I've heard like 3 people or something, but that does just imply one. And that was the first thing that came to my mind. So I guess I'm sticking with it.
Yeah, no, that's great.
What about you?
Robin Williams.
Oh my God, that would be my other. I have photos of him in my house.
Yeah.
Did you see because you came over to my house
I did,
the first
yeah.
time. Did you see it? Yeah. I love Robin Williams.
Yeah, same.
Oh my God, yes. Okay. Kid love. That's tough.
Yeah.
Never been on one, someone says. Dating app. So you're not alone.
Hey.
I will say I feel like I know this person and they've been married for a long time. So maybe that's why.
Okay.
Okay, so a year ago, now we have a timeline, I messaged a hot-ass dude first, and I've never done that, on Tinder, and I said, ooh, Tinder a year ago. Risky business.
Yeah.
Are you trying to ruin my life or wife me up? And he said, a little from column A, maybe a little from column B later down the road. He just moved in last month.
Wow.
Okay. She wants...
Respect.
Yeah, she wants her life ruined and to be wifed up later. And it seems like they're on that journey together. There's alignment there.
Nice.
We had some decent ones. I'm a bit inspired.
Me too.
Would you use any of those in real life?
Maybe a couple.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a good system, it seems.
Yeah.
Do you have any dating app mishaps?
Well, since I haven't been on one, no.
Oh, wait, duh. Guys, this might be the dumbest I've ever been on my podcast.
You haven't. It's been great.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just, we said something earlier that made me think of just a mishap, but do you have your dating one?
I haven't really participated in dating apps like actively in
Not
a while.
Not an active participant.
Not an active dating app participant lately. I was doing Bumble a bit last year, actually. I was.
Nice.
For a few months, I was actually actively on Bumble. I went to a couple live Bumble events, like dating, because they were doing like a dating in real life thing. Since we had been
Fun.
like trapped inside for so long, COVID style, that so that was cool. But nothing ever came of it because like I'm honestly not interested in a relationship in any way whatsoever, or like I just don't have the time or desire right now.
Yeah, and
I'm
that
just
is
really
perfectly okay.
focused on Elena and MiscELENAeous, the misfits. So I guess I don't have a dating app mishap, but I will tell you a regular mishap.
Yes.
So last time we recorded, I had to use the restroom after the recording. Madeline did not, so we said our goodbyes outside of the restroom. She left. I went to the restroom. Details are detailing.
Yeah.
When I finished using the restroom.
Storyteller of our generation.
This girl does not need to have a podcast. After using the restroom and leaving the restroom, I got lost in this studio. I walked around for 7 fucking minutes at least. I was beginning to actually feel embarrassment and shame. And there were people like in offices and like kind of walking around. So I could have asked, but that felt not cool. I felt like I should know, even though I could have been like, this is my first time. Like, well, how do I get out of here? Like, I've been here.
Oh no.
And I walked around, and it's not like there's like 2 ways you can. It's pretty simple.
Yeah, which way did you go?
All of them. All of them. I was walking down like almost like completely closed off hallways that were like dark with just filled with file cabinets, looking for the exit, knowing damn well I'd never walked past those before. Still trying it.
Oh no.
I think in my mind I was looking for like the lobby with like the double doors to the outside. And what I forgot was that there is a door that connects the inside part of the studio to the outside lobby area. And eventually, I was like so afraid to open doors because I was like, what if this is an alarm door? Do those exist? Or am I just... Yeah, they do. Right? Okay. So anyway, that was embarrassing. I definitely walked past the same guy like 2 times. And I was like, oh, did I leave my... phone in the studio, like holding my phone, and I was like, I hate myself.
Oh, that's good.
So, but a lesson learned, and I don't think I'll ever forget how to leave now.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll never get lost again.
Well, sorry I abandoned you.
It's okay. It was character building, and I think mishaps are sometimes just stepping stones to a better life. Put that on a shirt too.
Yes.
Or the title of a self-help book, the foreword. Okay, cool. Well, guys, date or don't date. I don't really care. But in the meantime, if you don't mind, rating, reviewing, subscribing, sharing, complimenting, following. Anything else?
Where do they follow you?
Good call. So you can follow me on Instagram at Elena Davies, ELENA, and then my podcast is Instagram is linked in that bio. I have a Hoobie up, which is like a link tree that has all the links, like my website, everywhere you can listen to the podcast, YouTube. So do just, support a girly, help a girly out. And I will see you bitches next Tuesday.